everyone, I start Ninja here today, bringing you another League of Legends shoutcast here. We are watching AVA Prime here, playing on a new team as they are trying out some new players in this game. We've seen Philo on his top lane. He's been facing off against a Vladimir. He's been playing Aatrox. Quite interesting match to see how that's going to pan out. And we're seeing ASM in the jungle. He's being tried. Players top and jungle are being trialed at the moment. He's against a Javan jungle, so again, two quite similar junglers in sort of utility wise. I mean, in mid lane, we've seen Lux. Biggest has been there for a while and probably will be staying there. It's an Orianna. Lux Orianna could be another interesting combination to see play out in his bot lane. Dark Rock and Mover, as it always has been, going off against Ezreal and Sona. It's actually a really nice skin, so I've not seen that before, so could be interesting to see how this game does go. Obviously Corki, very strong. Trinity Force has seen a slight nerf recently, but it's still obviously a very strong item, and imagine Corki was building it. Bit of lag there, but doesn't seem to have faded away. I've seen Prime looking very aggressive into this red buff of blue here. Getting the early ward down. Maybe just looking for a buff still. Blue were heading towards the other red, but seem to be coming back now. Maybe a buff swap may end up being some level 1 action here if blue decide to check. Flag is down, but he's sitting on a ward. Prime know they're coming. He's just sneaking around the side. Is he going to keep walking? Fire's Q, Wall of HUD sounds. He probably will know there's someone in that bush now. We're seeing Prime go. Dark Flight comes out, missing its mark. Now it's back away to the bush. Light Binding comes out. Javan forced to flash away. Prime's still there. Nothing burnt really from them. Did get a Javan flash. We'll get past the ward, but they get taken down, and there will be a ward on that buff, so we'll probably see they get taken, but I don't know, timing at least. But what they have achieved here is forcing Javan to back off. Now he's going to do the buff of a late pull from Sona, meaning Sona's losing lane XP, Javan's losing of course in jungle because ASM has just finished his buff and Javan is still going on his, and still it may be forced to actually smite this. No, he will not. This we've seen Lightbone land onto Orianna there. Some damage going back and forth between them. Top line, of course, Aatrox should win the early levels until about 9. That's when Vladimir starts getting quite powerful. We'll have to see how that does play out. And when Aatrox is just zoning him out, forcing him away. Bottom we are seeing Sun obviously still level 1, has been a bit delayed, but Mover is also level 1 as well, but I'd imagine he would hit level 2 quicker. I have to see. Yep, see here's it, level 2, and Sona is actually being completely zoned out here. But no, doesn't seem like I'm going to be different with level 2 advantage. Obviously, if it was someone like Leona, level 2 really gives her quite a power spike for having that the EQ combo. But Fresh doesn't like a huge spike level 2. It's quite strong level 6, and they may have to go for a fight when they get 6 poke them down with the Corki missile barrage. Have to see how this lane plays out. It's very close at the moment. 4 minutes in now, gold, just 200 separating these teams. Some nice poke going there from Ezreal and Sona onto this bottom lane. Obviously the power chord of Sona early game is actually really strong. Probably more damage than he carries bring actually in the early levels of the game. Sona is a very early aggressive champion. Seeing to get played a bit more recently. Has been a lot of Zyra's play recently as well. Very good champion, disengage and nice CC. Not too much different from Sona in fact. But CS in this bottom lane is fairly even at the moment. Not too much between these teams. Top lane's probably where the biggest difference is at the moment, as Ajax is able to zone very nicely. Move it there using Death Sentence. Actually just hits the cannon minion. Actually gives him to do it. Flay is actually down on the Sona, hit very low, using the lantern to pull Dark away on that Corki as Jarvan comes in from the side. Nice power Jarvan to probably stop an early first one to Sona. Fresh has to be careful, it is quite low, so is Sona. Fresh's early armor normally is quite strong, obviously from the souls he can collect. Allows him to get quite tanky early game. Using just as part of the ward, they maintain their bush control. Don't actually have any wards elsewhere in the lane at the moment, so that's something to pay attention to. Potential gank coming in from there. This top lane, Ajax starting to push the wave in a bit. And he's still not a huge amount of CS between, about 10 at the moment. It's not a huge advantage, so but across the board we are seeing a 400 gold advantage again. It's not huge. No fast blood yet, 6 minutes into this game. Jarvan is looking here in his Tribush, has not been seen by Prime yet. But definitely it's actually onto Sona. They're going to go aggressive. But they will put the fast blood here, but Corki will surely fall. Has to use barrier. Valkyrie away, but turns back to get the poke and will fall down there. Prime going aggressive and not knowing that Jarvan was in this Tribush, so really would have helped him there. But obviously a pink ward, so kind of can't blame him. In this top lane, you are seeing another gang where Vladimir did go down. He did miss that. But I'm going to talk about his blind a bit more, because Corki actually knew when he was going to die as soon as he saw Jarvan, but then made sure he went aggressive. Actually picked up the first put onto Sona there. Ezreal did get a kill back, but first blood would obviously be more gold than a second kill, so it's going to be more worth it for Prime at the moment. Also just getting that tower in his top lane, that gank allowing him to push his lane and really punish this Vladimir. Is now quite a large amount of CS behind in this game. ASM and Phil playing very well with the two sort of new members to Prime. Thought that they are trying them out, and in this game at least they do seem to be performing fairly well. Jarvan is actually securing his red buff. Is a little bit behind in this matchup, just due to the slow start he had, but he's doing fairly well actually as a result. Actually a little ahead of ASM at the moment. ASM spending a bit of time to get that top gank in, but it did pay off as they managed to get a tower and get this Ajax going, but that has caught back up on that farm he has just lost. But Ajax is actually out in his bottom lane, and they are going to put pressure onto Dragon here. Vladimir should probably know this. Maybe he should just stay pushed top. He will actually turn back and stop doing that. Jarvan, one of the best champions for speed in the game, but isn't going to be able to steal here. Doesn't even put the flag down. Ajax comes across hitting the Sin, taking him low-ish. Not able to steal Dragon there. That's 2,000 gold advantage now for Prime. 1 kill to 2, and 1 tower in their favour as well. Quite a slow starting game, 9 minutes in. Not a great deal has happened, but when it does happen, it's going to be very quick and very one-sided, I'd imagine. One fight in either team's favour could make or break this game, so it's going to be interesting to see how these team fights come about. Obviously that Dragon was almost uncontested, but he kind of was uncontested, therefore Prime able to pick that one up with ease. Obviously with Atrix running down bot lane, Vladimir couldn't really do much. I think he was trying to do wolves there, but Jarvan was saying no. He is killed out with CS in this game. Obviously he has dropped a kill when he got ganked, but the CS between them is actually fairly even at the moment. But two members of Prime in this jungle of blue. Leeson hasn't been seen by ward, but he has actually stepped over a ward here. Maybe looking to gank onto Vladimir, will be seen by the ward though. He should back away. He will do. Quite interested to see what's going to happen. Yeah, that's going to back away. Orianna comes off from the side, may get dive here, so is quite low on health. But no, I'm just going to back away from this one. I'm not going to waste too much time trying to get that gank. In this bottom lane now, similar balls coming out from these. We are seeing these double dawns from Ezreal. Obviously when you got that first kill, we wanted to get some extra damage in the lane, but other than that they both have the fade. So we've seen two Trinity Forces coming out here. See who manages to benefit its use. Orianna in this mid lane is very low. Does have support from her team though, so 2v3 at the moment in this mid. If Orianna low, they probably could pick up the kill there. Final spike is up for Lux, so she could potentially use it to snipe. Death Sense kind of narrowly missing Ezreal there. Very closely. That would probably result in a kill. Ezreal actually doing a lot of damage onto Corki there, forcing the Valkyrie there. Very strong damage coming out from Ezreal in this game quite early. And just because of that flash and Dark Flight is used, doesn't manage to get onto Lux. Cactus comes down. Can they pick up the kill? Final spike used onto Orianna. Going to pick up the kill up with the Singularity, I believe it is. And Lux is, I believe it's quite hard to remember the names of. What was it? Lucient Singularity, that was it. That was close. Using that, picking up the kill. First kill for her in this mid lane is gonna be very useful for her. Gonna get some more items in there quicker. They also get the tower as well. 2 towers up in this game, but they are continuing their push onto this inner tower. If they can get this, it would be huge in this game. Jarvan to try and stop them taking it. It's already at half health. It is going to fall down here. And that is not good for blue at all in this game. You don't want to lose that in a mid tight, especially. At the tight you don't want to lose. The only outer tight now that stands is his bottom lane. And I imagine we'll be seeing a few members of Prime there very soon. Dragon in 1 minute 40, so we probably should expect them to back off now, get their items in and get ready for this dragon fight. I've seen quite a big wave pushing on top lane. Tag probably will fall eventually, but half at the moment isn't too bad. And losing the outer tight isn't really something you need to be too worried about. Especially in Prime situation at the moment. 5,000 gold ahead at this point. Have made some really nice plays to extend their goal lead. Lux catching on to Orianna here. Shotgun is used. Jarvan comes in with a flash, but not going to get onto Lux. Actually, it wasn't Jarvan that flashed, it was Lux actually did flash away from the Jarvan. I was kind of wondering what happened there. Like, Jarvan, his flash was actually already on cooldown. Didn't feel comfortable tower diving that one, like Cataclysm on the tower, so just backing away, leaving Lux alive there. This bot lane tight is very low, going to be going down very shortly. 30 seconds on this dragon, and Prime should be aware of his timer. As would blue side should be aware of it as well. Maybe start thinking of trying to contest it. Death Sense is missing again. Blue were quite proficient at staying away from this fresh and staying alive as a result. Obviously, it is a very mobile champion, so quite a nice pick against the fresh. Dragon is up and is being started now by Prime. Jarvan has a flag and then maybe trying to steal it. Will not have flash to get himself back out when he does try it though. Ezreal comes across, but it is too late. Corki securing the dragon there. It's might be a little bit too early for my 7 there, but you can't hit every smite. Obviously, it's not the easiest thing in the world to do. You know, lockdown just going down onto it, so I do secure any nonetheless. Flash hook comes out there from Fresh. Grab onto Sona. Crescendo wasn't enough to stop them. Killing the Saint will be secured now. Corki is 2-1. Does have the 24 built. He is now going aggressive onto Azul, but Jarvan comes across. Cataclysm is down now. I went very low here. Gonna go down to Jarvan there. Fresh will just say, okay, you get a kill. I'm gonna take your turret. 6,000 gold advantage now. 4 turrets to 0. Probably lose a kill there, but they pick up a kill into Sona, and they also pick up a kill into a tower. Move it very aggressive here and get over from one. Picks up a kill into Ezreal. Very low. Ezreal will just pick him up with the lance there. Maybe standing a bit too aggressive of a position against 2 members, but does get killed back onto Ezreal. Got some of them farming for that time, and small gold in his pocket for wards. 6.3 thousand gold advantage for Prime. Just 60 minutes in, which is quite a large margin. 24 is now built onto Ezreal, but onto Corki a BF sword has been put there as well. Huge action from Lux there, finding Sona and just deleting her from the map there with that final spark. Just completely obliterate her there. Orianna comes, try and help out Vladimir in his lane. Try and stop the push coming, but Lux is coming in from the side as well. Final spark will be off cooldown very shortly. It's not a long cooldown at all. Maybe looking to potentially dive this. He's going to tag kick Jarvan out. Or Orianna, sorry. Almost get that kill. Ezreal comes across it, missing everyone. Dark Wolf is Blood Wolf, so he's popped onto Aatrox, but he may still survive this one. Fresh coming in from the side, landing the hook exploited there onto Vladimir, using the flay, allowing Lux to secure the kill there with that Lucent Singularity. Aatrox did survive that encounter. Passive is down now, so that is, if anything, a positive that Blue can take away from them, but they are going to probably lose yet another tower here. But Jarvan actually got very aggressive into Lee Sin there. Very nice play from him, managing to secure a kill back and probably going to save his tower in the process as well. Really nice play by him there. Lee Sin maybe stayed a little bit too long, considering he was that low in health. Was probably eager to get the turret down, and it's one of them things where it got way up if it was worth it or not, and maybe he stayed a little bit too confident at the moment. But about, when you're 6,000-7,000 gold ahead in this game, 4 towers to 0, you can be a bit confident. A lot of wards in the pockets of Prime, not too many on the map at the moment. Obviously Lee Sin's wards are more for the ward jumps rather than actual vision, but they will give vision while they're down. 7,000 gold advantage now is a current score between these teams. Trying to work out really where that advantage is, and it's, I'd say majority will be on Lux here, and yeah, we're seeing about 2,000 gold advantage onto Lux there with that 4-0 score. Very nice. Does have Rabadon's haunting guys already, and she is actually got quite a nice stack onto the tier as well. And then we look into Rihanna's pocket, and she's not got too much at all. Not able to impact the game as she really would like at the moment. Still a 7,000 gold advantage. Joven trying to catch onto Cork, it seems here, but isn't going to be able to. But 4 members of Prime are now in this bottom lane. They do know there's a ward here, but Fresh uses the Oracle to clear it. 4 members are now looking to push into this inner turret of blue side's bottom lane. Death Sentence comes in, but just gonna miss. Final Spark from Lux, not doing too much damage. They are going to engage onto Lux, they've taken it very low indeed. Catechism is holding them up. Ezreal will better Mystic Shot to secure the kill. Securing the double kill, but Corki will get a double kill back. The fight is continuing on here. Can Corki secure his kill? Will actually fall down to Orianna, and Nathan will fall as well. Orianna and Corki securing double kills there, which are needed on both of them champions. So it was a really nice play from Blue considering the goal deficit between them. 2 for 4 exchange there. 30 seconds on Dragon. Everyone's going to be alive for this, and this could be a quite interesting fight now, considering how that just went. Have to see which team comes out ahead. I mean, obviously, still a significant goal advantage to Prime, but some much needed gold onto this blue side, and Ezreal there getting caught out by Aatrox. Surprising kill there. I thought the Mystic shot? No. The Arcane Shift there would have been enough to get him away, but Dark Fight was used to keep up with him and actually knock him up as well. Able to secure that kill. You know, potentially looking at a Dragon fight now. Corki is actually in this top lane, probably shouldn't be there. 3 members are going to start this Dragon. Jarvan will be looking to try and steal this one. Will he be able to is the question. Definitely does land onto him. Aatrox tries to jump the wall. Jarvan now jumping in. Smite wall did happen there, and Lee Sin comes out for his team, secures that, and Jarvan didn't even have flash available and went for it. Wasn't able to flash back over the wall. So that's another kill and a Dragon. So that's back up to 6,000 gold, the advantage. One thing out of that was in his top lane tower did go down, but it's pretty minor at this stage in the game. Question is now for Prime, what objective did I go for next? Obviously just checking for blue buff there, but that was not available. You know, mid is still down, obviously that fell down very early indeed. Potentially just trying to deny some XP from Blue and trying to catch up. This is a really cheeky position here, 5 members sitting in this little wolf pit. Gonna catch onto Vladimir here. Blood Pop is used, but will actually safely flash away. Isn't get followed over the wall and safely flashed away. Not safely at all when you've got Corki and Aatrox to follow you over the wall. On the tower, not really caring. It was quite nice to note that Aatrox actually did it slightly earlier, so he took the tower aggro and Corki could just Valkyrie over, do the damage and secure the kill there. Quite nice play from them communication wise. And Death Sentence there was superb from Mover. Landing straight onto Jarvan there, securing another kill for them. And that is going to be a Dragon here. Obviously, Smite down now. 30 seconds, isn't going to be near the Baron. So 23 minutes into this game, and an uncontested Dragon. Do lose an outer mid type for it, but I don't really think Prime will be too upset about that. 8,000 gold now is the advantage here. As Lee Sin is just chilling by the palm tree on the beach. Going back to base, picking up some new items. Obviously, does have the Aegis in. Spirit Stone. Not too much actually is built on him at the moment, but slightly more than Jarvan, I would say. Recent ability on Jarvan, quite interesting to see. Obviously wants to make his impact to lanes, but isn't being able to do so. Obviously trying to keep up in his move abilities to Lee Sin. Lee Sin being a very mobile champion indeed. Can get all over the map very quickly. And we are seeing a bad went up purple side here. Probably going to be looking to Maybe trying to force an end game here. I imagine they will start grouping up and go for these team fights. Not too much I can actually force at the moment. Obviously Baron already gone, Dragon is down for the foreseeable future. I imagine they'll start looking into this inner turret. You know, I've seen a lot of them stack up down there. Some good boards from blue in their jungles. They do need it now for their defense, but can move Atlantis. Death Sentence does miss the Ezreal there. Flash and Thunder comes up a bit early. Wasn't really too much needed, but oh, a nice escape there from Leeson onto Mover. Getting away to that Fresh. But that's away, he's very low for the fight now. Cataclysm comes down at Leeson, will just jump straight away from that one. Damage trade back. Kushana comes down to 3 members. Corki is going low here. This is quite a nice fight from Blue considering the gold deficit between these teams. Oh yeah, and they're hitting all members. Prime are getting quite outplayed here considering the gold advantage they have and also the Baron. Should be able to win this fight. Have to be aware Blue, this tower is very low. Could get pushed very easily indeed. Obviously a Infinity Edge is on Cork at the moment. The Van Brook status here can be lifestealing quite nicely. 4v4 in this bottom lane. But we are seeing this battle in top, which Angels is actually winning, taking the inner turret. I'm going to be pushing onwards, so Blue have got to do something about this. They've got to either try and stop this Aatrox push or stop this tower push. They've got to do something. But with this gold behind, there's not too much they can stop at the moment. 9,000 gold as the tower falls down. And Prime really are just rolling their small wins in this game. The towers, kills, dragons, and they're just piling them all up and really dominating this game. Job going very aggressive, going to get poked down. Corki picking up the kill there. And they will probably use this to take the inner turret. Aatrox and Vladimir still having this sort of fight in this top, which Aatrox is winning. Flash user to secure the kill, and now this inhibitor turret will actually fall. Blue are now forced down here by this inhibitor turret. She's going to fall anyway. So we've seen 2 inhibitor turrets fall here. 2 to 8 in turrets now. This is insane. And almost a 12,000 gold lead. It is actually 12,000 there. Insane gold lead.
Blue team's inhibitor has been destroyed.
If you look, 12,000 is probably more than most players on their team have. It is huge gold lead on Lux. 5 kills. Playing very well. All of Fireworks are playing very well here. Very at home and comfortable in this game. Just doing what they do and doing it very well here. Backing away, just clearing off all the jungle. Will we do any dragon here? One thing to note is, in this Prime team is everyone is so mobile. You've got Lee Sin to jump about, Aatrox, Fresh, Corki, and one person that isn't would be Lux, and the Lantern from Fresh actually just makes her mobile as well. So 5 members from Prime can just jump into you, and that seems Blue has had nothing. The Slender does come out 28 minutes into the game. 2 towers to 8 there. 38,000 gold to 50.8. Huge advantage. 12,000 gold there. 8 to 17 kill is probably not too representational of how the game really went there. It was extremely one-sided. And you can tell what was looking by the items down here. Well, that's been quite a long game. Relatively speaking, it actually hasn't been. About a 5-minute game, so it's quite an average length. Hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed seeing these AVA new potential players playing here, showing what they can do, doing it very well, I'd say. So I will see you next time.